Hi, John. I'm Brandon. I'm the guy that talked to you yesterday on the phone about how I can help you get a lot more customers for junk removal and really any service that you do. But junk removal, I think, is probably your high ticket one. So I'm going to kind of get into it here and explain how I can do that for you. Just to let you know a quick little bit about who I am. I live in Surprise, Arizona with my wife, and we've got a little baby girl. I moved down to Arizona 3 years ago because I was a soccer player. I signed with Arizona United and I played with them a little bit, and now I'm kind of retired. I'm 31 years old. So this is now what I do full time. I help small business owners really grow their business and capture the majority of the market that's looking for their service. And it's really, really quite simple. It takes a special skill set, but that's what I have. And really, though, I'm going to hopefully show you here how just easy and simple all of this is, okay? So, first thing I want to show you here real quick is if I go to Google and I type elephants, let's say I want to find information about elephants, okay? The first page that comes up is Wikipedia's page here, all about elephants. Now, why does that page come up first? The reason why is because it's in Google's eyes, this is the most relevant information to put in front of my eyeballs as a searcher if I'm looking for information on elephants. They've got like 20,000 plus words all about elephants. They're everything you could ever want to know is right here on this page. And Wikipedia is also a trustworthy site in their eyes, so it's easy for Google to rank them at the top. Okay. Now the same thing goes for a local business. Okay. When somebody's searching for plumbing or a tow truck, window tinting, computer repair, anything like that, they're going to go to Google as well. 4 out of 5 people go to Google to find what they're looking for when they need a local service. Okay, the other 1 out of 5 people, the other 20%, are going to Craigslist or Facebook, or they're asking their friend or neighbor if they know somebody who does whatever they're looking for. But the majority of people are coming right here to Google and they're putting in whatever it is they're looking for. So, for example, let's say we're looking for a plumber in Mesa, Arizona. Might type plumber in Mesa, AZ, right? Now the first thing that shows up are these ads, okay? People pay for these spots. They pay per click. So if I click on this, whoever is in charge of plumbingmedic.net is going to pay for that click, whether I become a customer or not. Now, the more expensive the industry, the more expensive they pay, the more expensive that click is to them, right? Um, Most people, though, 90% of people are going to skip right over these ads. And they're going to come in and look at either the map here, or they're going to look at what's called the organic listings right below that. Okay? So the majority of the market is going to click on either one of these or somebody in like the top 3, maybe 4 there. Okay? The number one spot gets 33% of all the traffic. So it really, really pays to be number one. Because today's all about being quick, being fast. They don't want to mess around. They just want to, okay, Mesa Plumbing, I'll check them out. Boom, and they call them. Maybe you've got somebody who's shopping around, maybe you don't. It all depends. All customers are different, as I'm sure you found out through your business. But um, the fact is, though, 80% of people are coming to Google, and 96% of those people then are never leaving the first page. People are never going to come down here and scroll to page 5 to find a plumber in Mesa that they're looking for. So this guy, for example, the trusted plumber, whoever that is, guarantee you he's getting zero business from his website. Okay, it's like a billboard in the middle of nowhere. Nobody's ever going to see this. They say that the third page of Google is the best place to hide a dead body because nobody ever goes there. So basically, what I do is I build a website specifically for whatever your service is, whatever you're looking to do, which is junk removal in this case, and I push it to the top of Google. It takes a little bit of time, but that's where all of your customers are looking. Okay? It's so much better than being on a flyer or I met a guy yesterday who pays $300 a month to be on the little seat in a shopping cart at Fry's. He's got his pool company like logo right there on the seat, thinking that when people come and go shopping, they're going to put their purse on there and they're going to see, oh, AZ Pool Works, cool. I want to I do need to get my pool cleaned. Yeah, that's right. Most people are not going to do that. Like maybe once in a while he'll end up with a new customer that happens to need pool service and forgot to search it and happens to look at that thing and go, oh, I do need pool service. Let me give these guys a call. And then hopefully they turn into a customer for him, right? But if you want to capture all the people that are actively looking for what you're searching for, not like a flyer, not like a Facebook ad, but straight up people who are coming here and typing junk removal Scottsdale, for example, okay? You want to be right here and right here. And that's exactly what I can do for you, okay? Now, from doing a little research into your niche, I found that Mesa is probably the lowest competition area. Like we could try to rank in Phoenix, it's just going to take more time. It's not a problem, it's just going to take longer because Phoenix is a big area. It's a little bit more competitive, whereas a place like Mesa is not so much. Now I've looked all into this and I feel like Mesa is somewhere we could crack into fairly quickly. I've ranked websites, I've got them to the top in like less than 30 days before, but it's normally it can take a little bit longer, like 60 to 90 days, sometimes up to like 120. But it's completely worth it if you look at the numbers and just figure out, okay, what's the average junk removal customer worth to me? How many do I need to make X amount of dollars, blah, 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 right? So I'm going to show you an example of one of my other sites. So most people, when they're broken down, they search the city and the tow truck. They search the term tow truck. So, for example, say you're in Scottsdale and your car breaks down. You need a tow truck. Most likely, you're going to go type Scottsdale tow truck. Okay? Now, right here, this is me. I'm at the top. And this is me as well. Okay? I'm going to click on the site and show you here. This is the site, nice and clean. It's got a call to action right here. The number's nice and bold and easy so that if somebody doesn't want to even read through all this stuff, which most people won't, they can just come and call the number and get a hold and get a quote real quick. Okay? This is my guy Toby here. Okay? I met Toby on Craigslist just like I'm reaching out to you because he was just an independent guy with his big yellow tow truck, and he was getting maybe a call every 3 days from the random people that would happen to go to Craigslist and then happen to come across his ad with in comparison to all the other tow truck ads out there, right? And you experience the same thing with junk removal. There's tons of junk removal people out there on Craigslist, and it's hard with Craigslist because you put your ad up. It's all about kind of what time of day you put that up, because there are times a day like 4:30 in the afternoon where people are on Craigslist more. So just going forward, I don't know if you already know that, but I'd recommend that be sort of the time that you put your ad up so that it's near the top when people start going to search. But anyway, Toby, in the month of December alone, he got 129 phone calls for people looking for a tow truck in Scottsdale. So I went live with this site like right at the beginning of October. So this was an example of one that I got to the top fairly quickly. But as you can see, there's lots and lots of content, lots of information. You know, I'm just trying to make it so that Google sees this site as the most authoritative and relevant source of information to put in front of the eyeballs of a searcher who's looking for a tow truck service in Scottsdale. Now, I want to show you something. Say I type something else like towing service, okay? As you can see, I'm at the bottom there of the map, so I'm number 3, okay? And then my site's down here at number 2. So if I search towing, I'm not even in the map there, right? I have to click on more places, and I'm actually number 4 here. So as time goes on, I'm going to rank it at the top for all those different terms people might search for. Like you can see there, my site's down at number 7 if you search Scottsdale towing, which a good handful of people would search. So my job is to take all these keyword phrases that people might search for and do the work kind of day in and day out to push that site to the top of Google for all those terms so that I can give Toby, the tow truck driver, the maximum amount of calls that I can get him, right? But 130 in the month of December is pretty good. It's actually probably a little more than he can handle at this point. He's looking to try to get a second truck and get one of those running. But um, yeah, hopefully that sort of sums it up. There's a lot more information, but I don't want to kind of overload you here with too much. But yeah, basically this is my skill set. I'm really good at this, and I'd really love to help you grow your business. If you're somebody who's serious about getting bigger and being real successful, I'd love to partner up with you and help you out. Um, Hopefully that makes sense to you, and feel free to give me a call when after you watch this, and I can answer any questions you have for you. All right? Thanks.